High salt intake is increasingly recognized as a risk factor for stomach cancer. Excessive sodium can damage the stomach lining, causing chronic irritation and inflammation, which over time may contribute to the development of precancerous lesions. Salt also interacts with Helicobacter pylori, a bacterium linked to gastric cancer, enhancing its ability to cause inflammation and disrupt normal cellular function. Beyond direct irritation, diets high in sodium often accompany processed and preserved foods, which can contain nitrates and nitrites. These compounds can form carcinogenic N-nitroso compounds in the stomach, further increasing cancer risk. Chronic high-salt consumption, particularly in combination with low fruit and vegetable intake, sets the stage for oxidative stress, DNA damage, and a pro-inflammatory gastric environment conducive to tumor development. The positive news is that dietary modifications can both reduce risk and enhance overall stomach health. One highly effective strategy is to use herbs and spices to flavor foods instead of salt. Garlic, rosemary, and ginger, for example, offer potent anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antimicrobial properties. Garlic contains sulfur compounds such as allicin, which help neutralize free radicals and may inhibit the growth of H. pylori in the stomach lining. Rosemary is rich in carnosic acid and rosmarinic acid, which reduce oxidative stress and protect DNA from damage. Ginger provides gingerols and showgales, bioactive compounds that modulate inflammatory pathways and support healthy digestion. By replacing salt with these natural flavor enhancers, meals become more protective rather than harmful, helping reduce both inflammation and carcinogenic exposure in the stomach. Integrating herbs and spices into daily cooking is simple and flexible. Garlic can be minced, roasted, or added raw to salads, dressings, or stir-fries, offering both flavor and bioactive protection. Rosemary pairs well with roasted vegetables, meats, or grains, while ginger can be grated into soups, teas, or marinades. Combining these spices allows for rich, complex flavors that make food satisfying without the need for added sodium. Culinary creativity also opens the door to other anti-cancer herbs such as turmeric, oregano, thyme, and basil, which further contribute antioxidants, polyphenol, and protective plant compounds to the diet. Beyond flavoring, focusing on a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains enhances stomach protection. These foods provide fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress, neutralize free radicals, and strengthen the integrity of the stomach lining. Fiber supports regular digestion, helping to reduce prolonged contact of potentially harmful substances with stomach cells. Incorporating colorful produce such as berries, leafy greens, tomatoes, and bell peppers adds a range of phytochemicals that support DNA repair, lower inflammation, and improve overall cellular resilience. Pairing these foods with herbs and spices creates meals that are both flavorful and protective, demonstrating that prevention can be practical, delicious, and sustainable. Lifestyle factors further reinforce the benefits of a low-salt, herb-forward diet. Maintaining a healthy weight reduces stomach pressure and inflammation, which complements the protective effects of nutrient-rich foods. Regular physical activity supports digestion, improves circulation, and enhances immune surveillance, reducing the risk of abnormal cell growth. Adequate hydration aids the stomach and digestive tract in processing food efficiently, while limiting alcohol and tobacco use removes additional irritants that can amplify cancer risk. Stress management and sufficient sleep are also critical, as chronic stress and sleep deprivation can exacerbate inflammation and impair cellular repair mechanisms, undermining the protective potential of diet. Even small changes in daily habits can have a cumulative impact over time. Gradually reducing salt intake while experimenting with herbs and spices retrains the palate, making lower sodium meals enjoyable and satisfying. Cooking from scratch rather than relying on processed or pre-packaged foods further reduces sodium exposure and allows for the incorporation of fresh, protective ingredients. Encouraging these habits consistently, both for adults and younger family members, creates a pattern of lifelong protection against gastric inflammation and oxidative stress. The warning about high salt intake emphasizes a serious, yet preventable, risk factor for stomach cancer. By embracing herbs and spices such as garlic, rosemary, and ginger, alongside a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and legumes, adults can dramatically reduce harmful exposures while supporting the body's natural defense systems. Prevention is cumulative. Each meal prepared with flavorful, low-salt ingredients helps reduce oxidative stress, inflammation, and DNA damage, fostering a stomach environment less conducive to cancer development. Over time, these consistent dietary and lifestyle choices create a resilient, healthy digestive system, demonstrating that even simple, everyday adjustments can have profound long-term benefits for cancer prevention and overall health.